lot of relationships break down because people just don't see that, they're either unwilling to make that time anymore. They were valuing their own personal time over another person. So I met this person in college through a mutual friend, actually. We were just going out, and they told me, that they were doing some pretty dope stuff. So I was like, all right, cool, And then we linked up. We were literally just friends for years, And then randomly in New York, we found out, she was happened to be working in the city too. So I was like, all right, cool, let's link up. We're gonna make some plays. And one thing led to another, and find out, we started dating, started taking things a little bit more seriously. So that's how quickly I think things can change, once you just start talking to people, and you really start trying to learn them, or learn or see them in a different way. The reality is, when you have two people coming together, different points and different moments in their life, timing is so important, and your ability to manage all of these elements of your life and, see other people's management of them is another process, and you a lot of times you can't take on what other people are taking on, other people's stuff. If you have a million things going on in your life, sometimes you gotta just say, look, I need time to myself so I can focus on myself, so I can be a better person, period. A lot of relationships break down because people just don't see that, they're either unwilling to make that time anymore. They were valuing their own personal time over another person, and if that's where you're at, that's where you should, you should always value and respect yourself. But I think, if you're in a relationship, you're in it because, you see that person as a part of your plan. You know what I'm saying? You see that growth, and you see where there's natural overlay. And if not, you care about what they're doing enough to help and be a part of it, or, to just support them in the way that they need it at that time. I feel like it was a mix. It was definitely, my professional career definitely got way, way busier as things pick up here. But I would say for her, she was already more established here. She had been moving, and, she was, a little older than me too. So, it was definitely, it was like, you have to respect it. You have to respect, how she feels about just what she needs at that time. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it comes down to. Time is all about, making yourself available to make someone else happy. You know what I'm saying? You find enjoyment in spending time with them, and, doing things that they enjoy. Ideally you would enjoy doing them together. And if you don't, you would be open to just learning about them, or, seeing it. And if you're not in a position to make that time or make yourself available to really take on that other person's emotions too, then yeah, you're not gonna have a sustainable relationship, I would say the biggest thing I learned in a relationship is, ego death, man. It's a process. You gotta keep going through it, like as a man, you are working with, whoever you build a relationship with, you gotta make sure that, you have your stuff in check, because it's not always about you. And while you are king of your dominion, you know what I'm saying? And you are, claiming your throne, all of those things, if you're gonna have like healthy empire, thriving empire, it's gotta be peace, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta it's not just about keeping peace in the home, really doing the detailed layer, to learn what's needed, understand it's not gonna be a one fixed solution all the time. And then, making yourself available. if that's not where you at too, you know what I'm saying, making that known, and then, you know, putting yourself in that space and, you know, working yourself consistently so that you're keeping a positive mindset. Because that's what it's all about, brothers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Our whole environment, you know, everything that we interact with is, you know, it's all in our minds, man. That's it.